Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide and the first travel vlog of 2020. And it's a big one. I'm heading back to California for the first time in 4 years. I absolutely love it around LA and all the different theme parks there, and I'm so excited to get back. It was actually January 2016 when I was last in California, so it's going to be great to get back and do various different theme parks, and quite a few of them not actually done since 2015 when I first went to LA. I'm going to be flying with United, never actually flown with them before, and there's our aircraft just over at the side just there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, you get different experiences, don't you, when you try out different airlines. You know me, I love aviation nearly just as much as I love theme parks, so I'm looking forward to getting on there. It's going to be about an 11-hour 30 flight, give or take, so it's a long one all the way to the other side of the United States of America and to California. So yes, welcome to the travel vlog. So like I say, I'm currently here at London Heathrow Airport, going to be flying all the way through to LAX, which is Los Angeles International, and once we get to there, I'm going to be picking up a hire car from Alamo, then driving to my accommodation, and then checking in just there and showing you the room and everything, and that'll be the end of this travel vlog. But much like when me and Alex did our road trip last year in June 2019, feels weird saying last year, I'm going to be getting some footage of the various different drives around. Not too much driving on this one between the parks, but I'm sure you'll want to know exactly where I'm going to be going. So of course I'm going to be spending time at Disneyland. You know me, I love my Disney parks. It's going to be great. I'm actually going to be spending 5 days at Disneyland, so I'll probably be filming a few different vlogs during my time there. I'll also be heading to the opening day of Rise of the Resistance, the big new dark ride in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Along with that, I'm going to be spending 2 days at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Not been there since 2015, so I'm looking forward to getting back there. 2 days at the park, going to be meeting up with a friend there, which will be really nice as well. Someone we actually met on the USA road trip, who's coming to meet me there. We've also got West Coast Racers, the new coaster that's just opened as well, so I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Going to be spending the day at Universal Studios Hollywood. Looking forward to getting on Jurassic World. It did go down for a bit of refurbishment last week, but it is back open now, so I'm looking forward to experiencing that. And also I'm going to be spending the day at Knott's Berry Farm. Again, I've not been there since 2015, and it's going to be great to get back. So much for me to do. I mean, Ghost Rider was shut for the refurbishment when I was last there, so we're going to get on that. And along with that as well, of course, ride Hang Time, a really good Gerstlauer Infinity coaster that I'm really looking forward to having a ride on. Anyway, it's nearly time for me to actually board the flight. Very quiet here in Heathrow Terminal 2 today. I suppose with us just being after Christmas, we're only a few weeks into the new year. It's not really the time when a lot of people travel, but it does mean you get some really good deals. For this flight, I actually paid £230 return all the way from London to California. When people say, Sean, how do you afford it? That's why I look out for deals. I booked it on Boxing Day when not many people are really searching for flights, and got a brilliant deal. I'm going to get on the flight, I'll put in a few shots for you, and I'll see you when we land over in California, where we're going to pick up the hire car, and yeah, I'll put some footage of me driving down to the hotel.
I marvel in your eyes, swimming in your sky. I've never been this high or this high. You feel like kryptonite, sparks fly like dynamite, reflecting in your light, beaming bright. You know I'm so much stronger when you're touching me. I got what I can't handle, but I know I need.
Welcome to Los Angeles. I'm here, and you know what? I'm feeling really fresh after about an 11-hour flight there. And you know what? My first time flying with United, definitely would do again. I thought the service on there was fantastic. I actually flew on a Boeing 787, really good aircraft, lots of legroom as well, even in economy, which is good. The onboard entertainment system, that was fantastic. You saw a few shots of that there. Of course, all like the sky map, you can follow the journey. It tells you like the miles, the altitude, and it's really quite fascinating, especially if you're into aviation. But yeah, it was a really good flight. We were about 30 minutes delayed, well that's just because back at Heathrow, we left the stand to head towards the runway, and then there was some sort of technical issue, so we had to go back to the stand. It was only about a 10-minute thing to resolve. They signed all the paperwork off, and then we were straight back off again to the runway. So yeah, it did delay us about half an hour, but yeah, you know what, it was a really good flight, fantastic cabin crew, and I'd definitely fly with them again. Like I say with me, you know, in airlines, it all depends on what's the cheapest and how I can get the best deal. But yeah, it was really good. To be honest, I didn't have hardly any sleep at all. I don't know why I'm feeling so energetic, probably because I'm here back in LA and I love it. But yeah, it was a great flight. I actually watched 4 different Harry Potter films. It was nearly going to be 3, but I managed to squeeze in a 4th one. So on the way back, I'll probably watch the other 4. You know, just catching up on all the Harry Potter stuff, really. I've not watched the films for years, and they're fantastic, aren't they? Comment down below, actually, completely not theme park related. What's your favourite Harry Potter film? Anyway, you can tell I'm in LA because I'm moving about 10 miles an hour. I've just been to pick up my hire car, so I didn't get any footage at the airport because it took ages to get through immigration. It took about an hour to get through there just because of the queue. I mean, it was a massive queue. There was only 2 people on, but of course they've got to do all the security checks and everything like that, which is fair enough. So yeah, I got through it in the end, and then came straight out. I didn't get the camera out or anything. It was just straight to the bus that actually takes you over to the car rental areas. So they're not actually located right at the airport at LAX. You have to get like a shuttle bus. So if you head outside the terminal, it's all signposted, and then you can get a bus that'll take you to your car rental. I've rented a car with Alamo, and this was an absolute steal. For 10 days, it's cost me £160 to hire this car. Not too bad at all. I'll give you a bit of a car tour and everything when I get parked up down at the hotel, just so you can see it all and the make and all that. I just thought I wanted to, you know, get in the car and get down to the hotel now. Of course, I knew there was going to be some traffic, to be expected, especially with the America road trip, what we did last year. Keep wanting to say earlier this year, last year, you know, to expect a bit of traffic, but here we go, we got a bit of movement again now. In terms of driving over here then, I'm not used to it now, so I'm hoping that everything should be okay. Pretty short distances. I think my longest drive without traffic is about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and that's from my hotel up to Six Flags Magic Mountain, and that'll be the first park I'm going to tomorrow. And like I said, I've got some company up there for the next 2 days. Got a friend of mine meeting me up there, which will be awesome. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to carry on this journey from LAX to my hotel. I'm staying down in Bellflower. That's an area around Los Angeles, just away from the city centre. But I'm staying down in Bellflower, so I'll show you the hotel down there. I think it's called the Value Inn, but I'll confirm all that when we get down there on the parking lot. But yeah, it's about an 18-mile journey, so it's actually taking me about 50 minutes to do 18 miles. That's LA traffic for you. We've currently got 7 lanes worth of traffic here, which is pretty much just built up. And there we are, I'm now at a standstill in 7 lanes of traffic. Welcome to LA, but I do love it. It's great to be back in California, and yeah, I'm actually using the app called Waze. We used it on the America road trip. Fantastic, because it tells you all sorts of information, and all the like traffic updates and everything on there are great as well. Anyway, I put in a bit of footage of me just driving along here. All you're probably going to see is red lights on the cars in front of me with their brakes, but here we go, driving through LA, making my way down to the hotel in Bellflower. Right then, so I've made it to my accommodation here at the Value Inn Bellflower, and the journey went quite well there actually. The traffic wasn't as bad as expected. Before I take you inside my hotel room, just thought I'd show you the car. So I've gone for a Toyota Corolla. Now I went to a self-service check-in machine at Alamo. Took 5 minutes because I pre-booked it all online. Nice and easy, just put your driving license details in, and away you go basically. They then say go outside, you hand over a receipt, and then she said, oh, just go and pick which car you want. So I had a lot of choice actually. But I thought I'll go for the Toyota Corolla. It's a mid-sized car. Of course, we had a huge SUV when we did the America road trip, and it was a bit too big. But yeah, this is all right actually. In terms of space in there, there's a little look in the back. Like I say, for the price for 10 days, not too bad at all. It's got all the built-in sat-nav and everything there, but I'll probably still use Waze on my phone, to be honest, instead of using the in-car one. And of course, no gears over here, automatic. So of course, as you can see, I've got it in park at the moment, just there. Reverse, neutral drive, all on the side. Of course, you've only got the 2 pedals down at the bottom for that. But there we go, yeah, a little look at the car. In terms of the accommodation, it's really quite nice out here. I've got all my stuff all over in the room, so let's head over there and go and take a look. Now the great thing about this hotel is that I'm parked right outside my hotel room. The car parking space is literally right out the front. And here's a little look inside my room. So here we go. They're actually refurbished rooms here at the Value Inn Bellflower. And to be honest, I'm really impressed. For 10 nights, I paid £320. It was about 325, I think it was. So not too bad at all. I really like the theme that we've got going on, like the brown and grey. It's quite modern, isn't it, in here? 2 queen beds as well. Of course, there's only me stopping here. I'm meeting a couple of friends out here at some of the parks, but I'm just going to be stopping here on my own. So, you know, I've got quite a lot of space in here just to store all my stuff. Yeah, you got these lights up at the top just here. I really like how you got the USB charging ports there as well. And then as we turn around this way, there's the TV over there on the wall. The laptop doesn't come with the room. That's my laptop, of course. Got all the gear here as well, ready for the trip. Everything that I need, all different charges. It's a bit of a behind the scenes look, really. Everything that you need for a trip like this. I mean, we got backup chargers, some headphones. They were from Virgin Atlantic, not United. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. A few different cameras. Got the GoPro down here. Got the SLR camera as well to get some pictures. So yeah, I'm all pretty much set. But I think this is really nice in here. All the flooring's decent as well. Like I say, it's a completely refurbished room, and the fact that your car is literally parked right out the front is the ideal. I mean, it's a 2-story building. It's not really got corridors, you know, it's like your typical sort of motel, except I'd say that the quality of this is a lot better since with the refurbishment what they've done. It's free parking as well, so it's ideal really. I've already got my British travel adapters in. Nice big mirror there. I don't know how I'm feeling this fresh, to be honest, but the drive went really well there. I had a bit of music on as well after I'd finished off doing a bit of filming. And yeah, it went really well, to be honest, just to get down here. Everything's all nicely stored, and there's all my clothes down there. Got the case and stuff all packed away in there. And then here's a little look inside the bathroom. All the sink area. It's all very modern, actually. Like I say, because it's had this refurbishment, all new tiles and everything, looks great. You know, I imagine that if you go back to this hotel maybe 2 or 3 years ago, it was probably quite budget in terms of the look and feel of it. But actually now, I think it's quite nice, especially for the price and for how long you spend in your room. I'm hardly going to be in it because I'm going to be at the parks, you know. Yeah, certainly a lot better than a lot of the rooms that we stayed in on the USA road trip. But obviously a lot of those were just for one night because we were travelling around. Got the toilet down there and also the bath and shower down at the bottom as well. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Not too bad at all. Yeah, it was $325. So I actually booked it all through Expedia. Normally I book things separately, but this time I did go for that. For me, it all depends on what's the best option. How am I going to get the best price? And it was a flight with United and this through Expedia that all came together in a really nice sort of package deal. And then of course I hired the car separately. With Expedia you can also add on a hire car, but I did that at different times to try and get an even cheaper price, which I managed to. So all in all, this trip's been really, really affordable, and I'm looking forward to the first park tomorrow. Day 1 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I've not been there since September 2015, so over 4 years. Can't wait to get back there. We've got West Coast Racers, going to be joined by a friend of mine, Tim, as well. So yeah, it's going to be a really good day down there. In terms of the travel vlog, you know, it's not been the longest one ever, but I've shown you the journey. Didn't really get any footage around LAX or on the plane other than the screens, but to be honest, for most of the journey we had ice on the windows. I forgot to mention it earlier. Obviously I was driving, trying to keep as much attention as I could on the road, but yeah, it was ice on the windows for quite a lot of it. So to be honest, even if I was sat in a window seat, you wouldn't really have seen much out of it anyway. I was on an aisle. I always try and get an aisle now. It means that you can easily get out and stuff if you want to go to the toilet and stuff, and just have a stretch of your legs, especially if you're doing like an 11-hour flight. But no, in general, it was really, really good. United, I thought, were fantastic. Yeah, we had that bit of a delay, but safety's paramount, of course. I'd definitely fly with them again. But that's the thing for me. Next time, it could be British Airways or Virgin Atlantic, whatever's the cheapest and all we go for, and also flight times as well. In terms of hiring a car from LAX, nice and easy. Just expect if you are driving over here, especially around LA, the roads do get busy, so I need to leave plenty of time to get up to Magic Mountain. From this hotel, a little bit of an idea on distances for you all. Magic Mountain, these are all without traffic. It's 56 minutes to Magic Mountain. It's about 45 minutes to Universal. It's 15 minutes down to Disneyland, and the same to Knott's Berry Farm as well. So, you know, reasonable distances, not too far. This is my base for the trip, and that's the end of this travel vlog. So thank you very much for watching. Of course, if you got any questions, comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them all for you guys. And I'll see you in the next vlog, where I'm going to be at Six Flags Magic Mountain for day 1 of 2 days that I'm going to be spending there on this trip. I'm Sean Sandbrook, this is California 2020, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you all soon.